I was born and raised near the Rancho Cucamonga area in Southern California. The family dynamics of my childhood was very rough. My parents, my grandparents, my uncles, everybody is an alcoholic. So it was just a very toxic environment, and I always felt really alone. My parents actually sent me to a Christian school when I was little, but then when it got to be around junior high, they put me into public school, and that's when my life just kind of started to go really downhill. I really innocently kind of got in with the wrong crowd and started on my path to self-destruction. First came the cigarettes, and then it was, the sneaking around with the drinking, and then it was, the drugs. I mean, one thing leads to another. Before you know it, it just got a hold of me. At the time, I thought it was great. I thought, this is fun. But then you look back and you see that all your years were stolen. Fast forward 10 years, I'm definitely addicted. And so I ignorantly thought, I'm just gonna move away from these people, I'm gonna have a fresh start, and everything's gonna be great. The problem with that is you're still there. You cannot get away from yourself. Once I moved away, instead of doing the narcotics, I just started drinking to heal this hole in my heart. It got to the point where I asked God if he would just kill me or give me cancer or something really serious so that I'm forced to stop. For a long time, I wanted to be free from these addictions, and I wanted to know God. So I started shopping around churches, but I wasn't really getting the meat of the word. And I stumbled onto this television show, Amazing Facts, with Doug Batchelor, and there's just a plethora of information. I just went through, episode after episode just to learn all these truths that nobody's talking about. That was my new addiction. We learned not just about stopping that bad behavior, but filling it up with something that's good and godly. So once I started attending church more, then I started attending Bible studies. And then before you know it, I am beholding God because I'm spending time with God. I would say that my life has dramatically changed. I am definitely different than I've ever have been. God has worked on my selfishness and my pride and unforgiveness, like everything. God is teaching me that he loves me, so maybe I should love me too. I'm learning that is all I need, is God. Amazing Facts was such a humongous part of my transformation. And I thought, in my death, what am I gonna do with all my assets and my resources? I want to reinvest those resources back into the ministry that touched my life, that helped me with my transformation. Even though I'm laid in the grave and I'm resting, I'm still helping. It's my last thank you back to Christ so that more lives can be touched and more people can change and grow and be a part of your beautiful kingdom.
Like Sheila, you too can make sure that God's truth keeps shining strong and changing lives for eternity. We're called to be faithful and to finish His work using what He's blessed us with throughout our lifetimes. Making your evangelism values part of your estate plan can help ensure that souls keep hearing God's life-saving truth long beyond what you're able to do during your lifetime. Thank you for being a co-laborer in God's work with Amazing Facts and considering a legacy gift. Visit mylegacy.amazingfacts.org or call us at 800-436-2695 to learn more. Thank you.